क्या कर रहे हो?
Sit down.
Live. This is Team C. Reviewing Team A's answer.
Right. So we're going over questions 6, 7, and 9. Do you guys want to start with 6 and just get into it and say what we thought about it? All right, so this is Shafqat's answer to question 6. I don't know what comments you guys have. I had a couple of grammar issues that I guess we're going to mark up in a separate Word document and send to them. So there's no need to go over that here. Do you have anything about like, structure or anything like that?
Nothing grammar mistakes or structure.
ये लोग अपने कितने हो गए?
I thought the answer was pretty good, really.
Grammar mistakes?
I mean, no. There's a couple of grammar mistakes in here. A and B have a couple of mistakes. D is really short, so it's pretty perfect. But it doesn't really seem useful to like go over each error here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't notice that at first. It was the initial answer, but the updated answer has pretty much the same mistakes. Yeah, I thought the answer was good. It answers every point. The only thing I would really say about the overall answer is that D seems a little sparse, like it could be fleshed out more. If I was really striving for a criticism, that's what I would say, but it still answers the question. It just doesn't really explain anything. But even that, it's just like if I had
अजून काही एक्स्ट्रा असं तर सांगू आपण नाही तर म्हणजे तेव्हा आपण रिव्ह्यू करायला बसलो नाही कचरा फॉर्मॅट खाली बसताना खेळात बसायला
don't mention when it makes sense to use and when it does not make sense. Also, yeah, the same thing for stories as well. And yeah, then you mentioned that agile stories have to be smart. I think it would be better if you explain what smart is.
Well, he has the acronym here.
Yeah, like what it means to be specific, or what it means to be achievable, or time bound.
Good, that's a good point. I think you were also saying that in part A he uses the term extra, and then he defines it in part B. So it would be better to move that definition from part B up to part A, just because that's where you first use the word extra.
Okay.
I'm talking about paragraph 2 of part B, the sentence that says user stories are then refined in Connextra format in index cards, which looks like blah, blah, blah. That whole sentence should probably be in part A.
Also, in your first paragraph, we talk about use cases.
एवढं कमेंट झालंय
It might be better if you can explain more about how agile and economic requirements are related to use cases.
One of the notes I had about part C is that you mentioned mocks and stubs, and you say that they're objects that you can use to alter the behavior of the program, and you kind of just leave it there. I think there's a lot of room for expansion on exactly what the mocks and stubs are and how they work and how they're used in TDD. If you're just looking to flesh out your answer a little bit, I think that's a really good spot to expand on. But again, that's something that I feel like the answer is adequate. So I'm just looking for things that could possibly be made better.
I really liked your RD answer. I think it covers everything. Yeah.
Is that it for the first answer? Yeah, I mean, all in all, I'd say it's a really good answer. You guys obviously did some work on it between the initial answer and the final answer. Pretty solid read. There's a couple of possible spots for expansion. I mean, it's definitely an answer that I would accept. All right, we've got question 7 for Joseph Cipollina.
काय करायचं आहे ते दाखवायला
There's really not a lot to say about this. I mean, this answer looks pretty solid. I noticed 2 quick grammar mistakes that I'll put comments in the document for. As far as the content and the format and everything, it's right on the money. Right? The only comment that stuck out in my head is that the instructions specifically say to draw any illustration instead of using like software to create it, which I don't really understand why that is the case. But if she already, Rose already looked at your answer and didn't comment on that, so I'm assuming this is fine. If you look at the answer in number 8, it's drawn out by hand. But I don't think it's necessary. You know, the instructions indicate that it is. Anything from you guys on this one?
Yeah, I think your answer is pretty solid. But I think it would be better if you can briefly explain what a pulse chart is and why is it useful. I know also like the question, it just says complete the sketch.
Question number 2 जो
Right. I wanted to correct feedback for Charlie. Voice scroll forward. I think explain how you calculate or how you define the critical path. Like why the path 1 to 4 is a critical path and why 1 to 4 is not a critical path. Might be better just to mention why critical path.
त्याला ऑप्शन घेऊन परत कमेंट करायचे सांगून जातो
Whether you have to critical path
तुम्हाला कोणता
I know in this case, the critical path value is finite. I don't know whether we have to mention that as well. Is that I think your answer is perfect. For real question, you know, there's a lot of variations.
7.
So
Actually, I'm not good at this program, so
You're gonna go to the next
Question 9.
there was a question, please.
So with question 9, right, we kind of had the same question as with question 7, where we thought maybe the question doesn't specifically ask to explain what trade study is or how it's useful. If you were looking for a place to expand, that's definitely a place to start. The only little technical thing I would say is that the question has the units that they use here are in source lines of code, SLOC, and your answer is in lines of code, LOC, which is literally the exact same thing, but just to be consistent between the answer and the question, I would say that is SLOC instead of LOC. Other than that, I mean, the answer is complete. You hit all the points on the question. Everything's clear. There's no grammar mistakes that I found at all. Anything from you? Right? Jordan? Yeah, we pretty much hit every point here.
All I can think about is maybe just a briefing what it
All right. Do we have any other comments? I mean, we can just complete this hangout and edit a couple of minor things for them. Send that out. The other teams are doing edits in the main documents. I feel like we could just do that. Oh, yeah, you're right. They are.
Do we have to record the grammar sheets as well?
See why we would. What do you mean commented? Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was going to do next. But I think we can wrap up the hangout.
do a screen share. I think we still have to do that.
Okay.
That counts to us.
Okay. So we'll keep that as part of this broadcast. Okay. I'm not actually screen sharing. Screen share set up. Did we do anything? Okay. I was afraid we broke something. Whoops.
ओए देवश्री जो क्वेश्चन हमने लिया है वही क्वेश्चन क्या होगा जो घूम रहा है अगर मैंने इसमें होगा मैंने ऑलरेडी सुना है हाँ तो क्यों कर रहे हो ऐसे ये क्यों कर रहे हो क्वेश्चन टाइप कर रहा ना तो मैंने कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं लिखा ऊपर के पढ़ लो ना पहले कमेंट की डाले है कि नहीं आपको कमेंट पहले देखो अगर कुछ मिस हुआ है तो देखो
First 1/6 that we're doing.
हाँ तो ग्रुप में डालो फिर दिया है
So I'm just going to copy this whole thing into a new document and edit a couple of
और उसके और तेरे
grammar
फिर
mistakes that I love.
सेम रिपीटिंग तो तेरा क्वेश्चन में हो गया अगर नहीं है ओवरलुक्ड है कुछ ओवरलुक्ड है ना तभी डाल doesn't make any sense like you are doing repeated job तुम बताओ तुम कौन सा कर रहे हो ना जा वही बोल रहा हूँ एक ही लोग रखो it's a team team को
And then just share it with you.
as long as you किया था ना ग्रुप में देखा नहीं क्या इधर आने हाँ उसका डाल दो तीन बार डाल पड़ेगा
Final review. Something. Oh, I can't even get into my Google Drive right now that I'm hosting this event. That's really frustrating.
Do you want to do it?
Are you screen sharing on your laptop? I don't actually know. I didn't think about that. How does it know who it's following? We really have to record this part? Like, can't we just send this to them? If I could sign out of this other Google account, I could just get into my private. Yeah, it's seriously.
Comments.
Yeah, can you do it to amw.ssp@gmail.com? Because the Binghamton one, I can't. Eventually. I think there's a lot of people using Wi-Fi in here.
काय करायचं तो अभी जो तू कमेंट डाल रहा है वो पता नहीं डबल कमेंट करके यदि तुम ग्रामर एकच कमेंट 4 वेळा ग्रामर अभी पता नहीं आगे ग्रुप में कौन सा दिया था ग्रुप में देखिए सब एक ग्रुप से और बच्चों को क्वेश्चन मैंने 6 करके रखा है मतलब ठीक है आपने में हो गया उतना नहीं है बट आगे सब में कमेंट हो तो बिल्कुल अलग कमेंट जो मेंशन नहीं है जो ठीक है बट
That's definitely
मैंने पूरा हाईलाइट करके डाला हुआ है फॉरवर्ड वाला भाई उस टॉपिक का आंसर दीजिए खाली इधर ही है वहाँ पे रेफरेंसेस में पूरा इंस्ट्रूमेंट पढ़ा है वो पहला वही लिखा है वो टिकट में उधर सीक्वेंस में टिकट वैसे ही उसमें वो टाइम मैनेजमेंट किया टाइम
That's it for 6. 7. One comment. Inappropriate parenthesis. Not parenthesis, apostrophe. Yeah, that's all I had for that one. And I didn't have any grammar comments on mine. So that's it for me. I'm good unless you guys have any comments. All right, we're gonna end the broadcast here.